Salute. Salute. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? Salute, 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 salute. Okay. So a couple people to get in, get it popping. Salute champ side. I really been digging him lately. Very articulate, man. Very witty guy. I like the way he do things. Salute the champ side. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Big fights about to come up next week. Ready for that? That Canelo. Got that Canelo. That Canelo Crawford fight coming up. That Canelo Crawford fight coming up. That's gonna be a blast. Hey man, what y'all think about Cigar Talk, man? Interviewing Ryan Garcia, man. Yeah, that was crazy, man, because he was acting like a fan and he didn't ask a lot of questions. He didn't. And to keep it real, Champ Side was the first one to interview Ryan, and Champ Side was the first one to ask him about the racist thing. Champ Side. Salute the Champ Side. He was the first one to do that. You can't take that away from him. Champ Side interviewed him, and you know he wasn't kikiing ha with him like Cigar Talk. Cigar Talk was like, I didn't understand that. And then he gets on and say shit like, if I wasn't, if I was a white, and woo, it don't matter what color you are, bruh. That man was calling your people monkeys and shit like that. What's good, homie? Like, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Subscribe and like. Good luck. I appreciate that. Yeah, but Cigar Talk, man, like, come on, bro. Like, you got this guy, you know, high off all kinds of stuff, fighting your peoples, man. Then after that, he gets on and start making all kinds of racial slurs. And you interview him, and you made that like a big hoopla. Like, I gotta catch a flight. I gotta do this and that. Like, that shit was important. Nobody don't care about interviewing no Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is a piece of shit. And he never won a world title. And he never won a world title. So come on, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then you get up there and laughing and joking with the guy. And then you don't ask him important questions, things that you should have asked him. You never said anything to him. Never. Not one time did you say anything to him about the racist shit. You didn't ask him about that. And then you sitting up there, you saying shit like, yeah, I know you didn't, I know you better than that, Ryan. I know you didn't say that. That's not like you and whoop de whoop and come on, man. What's up, Sam? Like and subscribe to the channel, bro. 12th round knockout. Like, subscribe to the channel, my boy. Appreciate it. On your way again, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Salute. Talking about cigar talk, man. Interviewing Ryan Garcia. You know, salute, bro. Salute. Like, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel on your way in. Like the channel. Subscribe. If I see any likes up there, okay, good looking out. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. What's going on, Shay? I already know that. I already know that. I already know Jesus. I already know that. Trust me. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. Like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, but back to cigar talk. Praise God. I am. I am. Enjoy your night. God bless. Subscribe to the channel now. Don't forget. Back to cigar talk. What's wrong with the guy, man? That guy's crazy. He do anything like these like the sport of boxing right now is in so much shambles. It don't make no sense, man. You got a bunch of fighters that's divas. You got a bunch of fighters that's divas. You got podcasters beefing and arguing with podcasters. Just the black ones. It's just the black ones, you know, that just can't get along, man. Shit crazy. Instead of each one teach one and people looking out for each other and stuff like that, you know, you want to look they want to look down on each other and talk about each other and disrespect each other as men. You know, like this is social media. You know, ain't nobody doing shit. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Lele, salute, salute. Praise God. Have a blessed night. Like and subscribe, please. You come in the chat, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I really do. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I definitely appreciate it. But back to Cigar Talk. I'm gonna harp on him for another minute or two, and then I'm gonna go to Tank, Keyshawn, and Shakur Stevenson. But I just want to say this, man. You know, these guys get on these platforms, they get all these subscribers. I mean, get all these views, hundreds of thousands of subscribers and big views, and doing heavy stuff in this podcast and shit. And they have a lane. But then they get up here and get crazy. You interviewing Ryan Garcia, a racist, a stone cold racist, and you don't care. You don't care what this man said about your people, because the only thing you care about is someone subscribing to you, a super chat, and all that dead shit. You could care less about the platform. Guys like Cigar Talk don't have no kind of proof with theyself, man. And the proof is in the pudding. You can say people is upset. You use the word mad. You mad. You dealing with somebody, people calling to my ops and this and that and this, bruh. Look, man, all that shit is foolish. The bottom line is this. If you're gonna interview somebody, talk your shit. Then you interviewing a stone cold racist that have said racist stuff about black people. But then you go after Tio for the same thing though. You was on Tio body. Pause. On his body. But you sitting there kikiing with Ryan. I'm disappointed in you, Cigar Talk. I'm off your channel, man. I used to tune in. I'm off your channel. I'm not tuning in no more. I know 12th round knockout, we young. We still coming up. We only 500 and something men subscribers, but we moving, we shaking. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. By God's grace and mercy, we'll get there. We're gonna get there the right way. We're gonna get there by doing just what we do. Good content, and being consistent. We'll be up there. We ain't gotta pay nobody. We ain't gotta deal with no kind of money. Good content, stay true to the game. Believe in God, believe in yourself, and we'll get there. But Cigar Talk, I'm off you. Completely off you. You're a clown for that one. You're a stone cold clown for that. Straight like that. Now I'm off it. Salute. Salute, 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 salute. It's amazing how Keyshawn, Tank, and Shakur was real cool at one time, and you know, in the gym, getting each other ready, you know, and that pick that's put up, Shakur had just turned pro. Um Keyshawn was going back to the Olympics, and Tank was training for Pedraza, and Shakur was getting them ready. I'm almost positive that's the story on that. But the crazy thing, right, is look at them now. Shakur the only one that's really doing something in the sport of boxing. Keyshawn just lost his title on a scale. Talked all that big woolly shit, had all them people to come to Virginia to see him fight, and his brothers, one of them lose terribly. He lost like it was terrible the way he lost. And then Keyshawn, he's damn near 10 pounds overweight. And Abdullah Mason had to step up to become the main event. Shout out to Abdullah Mason. Salute to Abdullah Mason. Shout out to Abdullah Mason. Then he had to step up and become the main event and save the day. Thank God that he's that type of fighter and people want to see him. But that's your hometown. And you was so much in your bag that night on some clown shit, like on some straight up clown shit that you went after uh you went after Abdullah Mason on the panel. We could do it now. We could do this and do that. No, you going up to 140. You already knew you was going up in weight. You knew that already. But then you telling Abdullah what y'all can do. Then you doing interviews and straight disrespecting Keyshawn. I mean, Shakur. You just straight disrespecting Shakur like it's all right. I'm tired of him and I don't want to spar him no more. Like a mean, raggedy bitch. That's how you sound. But it was, I never fight Shakur. That's my big brother. Woo, 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 woo. Whoopty woo, woo, woo. To fuck him. Telling you, man, like, I keep saying that De La Hoya said it perfect. He put it perfect. He said it perfect. He said, I can't wait till these breed of fighters come and go. Besides, besides about besides about two handfuls of fighters, rest of these motherfuckers is divas, man. They don't want to fight. They don't want to lose the O. They want the bag. See, but this the thing. Turkey Ali Sheik ain't just giving you a bag. You gotta fight. And you gotta fight competition. And he gonna pay you. And that's what it is. Cats not stepping up to the plate. They so busy being divas. They so busy trying to keep the old. They so busy, you know, trying to be the man. But fighting once a year. He's fighting once a year and crying about that. Once a year and fighting bums at that. Let's just keep it real, man. Let's keep it real for a minute. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it all the way funky. Boots in it. He's fighting a fucking complete nobody. He's fighting a complete no one. When all this competition out here, all this competition, and let's see if Teofimo Lopez gonna fight Shakur Stevenson the beginning of next year. Watch how that fall through. Watch the excuse Tio make up. He just a walking cat. Everything he say is cat. Everything. He just pick his fights very carefully. He's another one that's a diva. He's just a Latino diva. But he slept on that boy Kambosos, and Kambosos whooped his ass. Devin Haney always stepped up and fought the best. It's one thing about Devin. Shout out to Devin Haney. Salute to Devin Haney. Salute to Devin Haney. Just like Shakur Stevenson. Same thing. Same thing. You put somebody in front of him, he fight him. He don't complain. He don't run none of that. He gonna fight you. He had a bad night with De Los Santos. His hand was hurt. I truly believe that. But the way the boxing world treated him and blackballed him after that was whack. It was corny. They treated him like he wasn't a silver medalist. They treated him like he wasn't one of the best fighters in the sport of boxing right now. They treated him like shit. After bringing the silver medalist back home, after bringing the silver medal back home, after becoming a 3-time world champion, and he couldn't get a fight. Everybody talking about he's gonna run. He gonna run. He just gonna run. But he went out there and forced a Cepeda in the pocket the whole fight. the whole fight. Salute, salute Shakur. Stayed in the pocket, shoulder rolled, and beat Cepeda ass all night. From round 1 to the bell rung. He shoulder rolling all night. Bang, boom, bang, bang, boom. Doing his thing. Shakur Stevenson. Now can he get a fight? Y'all think he'll put some asses in seats now? Everybody want to still jump up and fight him now? When the old Shakur is back? Boxing, man. Sport of boxing is crazy, but I love it. I love the sport of boxing. It's just too many divas in the fucking game now. It's crazy. Then you have Tank. My guy Tank. He was my favorite fighter for a long time. I really liked him. I really thought he was that guy. But I have to be honest about one thing about Tank. And it's not what you say. It's never about what you say. It's about what you do, how you move. But to me, in my opinion, I say everybody say, well, you know what an opinion is, and nah, Tank Davis don't have no fucking heart. I don't care how many people he knock out. He's heartless. He don't have no heart. I'm saying this publicly. I defend Tank his whole career. I'm one of the ones that defended him. Almost had fights behind him. But when you stop and think about it, who Tank fought that we can say was a 50-50 fight? I'll wait. Who he fought that we can say this is going to be a good fight? This is a 50-50 fight for Tank. I'll wait. They handpicked his fighters, and all the fighters he fought, he knew he can beat. I say the only fight that I can say was close to a 50-50 fight was Pedraza. Pedraza is the only person that I can honestly say, okay, that 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 was a, that was that fight could have went either way. But besides Pedraza, I can't say nobody was a 50-50 fight with Tank. He was bigger than Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz came up. Santa Cruz was 122, then he came up to 126. I think it, it, it was just, you just think about it and who? Frank Martin definitely wasn't a 50-50 fight. But the thing is, the 50-50 fights he was supposed to fight that he said he was going to fight never came to fruition. He never fought Devin Haney. He never fought Keyshawn. I mean, Shakur. He never fought them guys. He never fought them. Why? How? I can't understand for the life of me. How in the fuck are you fighting an exhibition? How? How are you fighting an exhibition instead of fighting? You would have gotten that same kind of money for fighting Shakur. Everybody ready to see that. You would have gotten that same kind of money for fighting Shakur Stevenson. But the chump in you wouldn't let you. It's crazy. It's just crazy. You know, shout out to Rod's podcast. Salute to Calvin Ford, Kenny Ellis, Squeeze, the whole crew over there. Shout out all them brothers. Good dudes. It's crazy. Don't make no sense. So, but the thing is, you know, everybody looking and wanting that easy win. They just want to see their record grow. You're never gonna get better fighting tomato cans. Period. Mm. Don't make no sense. Don't. Salute to Salute to the chat. Salute the people that came out, checked me out tonight. Salute, 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 salute. Salute to all the homies back home. Salute to all the homies back home. Salute to Abdul Malik. 12th round knockout. Shout out to Scooter Davis. Tiger Johnson. Africa. Shout out to all my young homies. Prospects that's coming up. Choo Carrington. Super underrated. Choo Carrington. Shout out to all y'all young guys coming up. Salute. I end it the same way all the time. Jersey.